Alright, hello everybody, it is Big Mike here, aka Kari, one half of TMR, the Men Without Regret, bringing you guys and gals a review slash discussion video of chapter 901 and 902 of One Piece. Now, missed doing live reactions because I was sick, uh, I've been coughing, had a bad cold, and yeah, it's pretty much because of the change of the weather. But that always happens. Not really sick. I'm just not in a position where I can pretty much express myself properly in front of the camera for you guys doing a live reaction. Now, the two chapters that we have right now, based on what I, again, personally believe how it went. The first one, chapter 901, has, I believe it's like three parts in it. But first of all, probably need to talk about the cover page, which is Gertz. I think that's the little girl, the little giant girl from Big Mom's flashback. She's the doctor of Hajujin's pirate crew, pretty much, and she's wielding a freaking huge battle axe. That's cool. So, getting into the chapter, um, we're pretty much was shown that Big Mom is super happy, heart eyes all over the place, and then Paris Perro talking to Big Mom saying, "You are our captain, so I need to report to you what the hell's going on." The Straw Hats are currently in the position of getting away from our territory, and we're in a situation where we're trying our darnest to keep that from happening. And during the whole commotion, during the whole fiasco of the Straw Hats pretty much getting their ass whooped, pretty much the Thousand Sunny supposedly being burned to a crisp, we found out that that wasn't the case, which got a lot of people butthurt. I mean, butthurt. Because they were expecting that the Thousand Sunny is total kaput, pretty much down for the count, and they'll probably get another pirate ship. But, nope, that's not going to happen, because again, this is Frankie's dream ship. So, his dream is to sail on this ship throughout the world, and that's what's going to happen. Unless Frankie decides I need to upgrade his baby and make Sunny go too. But that's highly unlikely. So, in the situation where you found out, what happened was that Watatsumi, yes, he's still a thing here, Watatsumi dragged down the Straw Pirate ship, put it inside his mouth, and then replaced it with one of the fisherman pirates, or more likely the main fisherman pirate ship, which got pretty much totaled and got shot by the Big Mom pirate ship. So that's the one that we saw in chapter 900 that was burning and was pretty much done for. But that's not it. That's not over. You think that they're going to get away from the Big Mom pirates just by getting Watatsumi to put the ship, or pretty much the entire Straw Hat crew, in his mouth and swim away? Oh, absolutely not. We got the top three, not confirmed, stated by the King of Lightning, not confirmed, but confirmed. What is his name? I forgot. Oh my goodness gracious, I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Alvin. There you go, Alvin. But his heat fruit, where it's kind of weird. He's able to control heat so well that he literally created water pressure torpedoes that are so hot that when it hit Watatsumi and it passes through him, he had no choice but to surface because it was just too damn hot. So he had to pretty much have somewhere to get a breather, because probably he's burning from the inside out because of that attack. And in that situation, they spat out the Straw Hats, spat Luffy and everybody else, Sunny go, and had some dialogue saying that he owes Jinbei this, he owes Jinbei that, and he's very thankful for Jinbei for taking him in and stuff like that. And they decided, the entire Fishman pirate crew, some pirates decided that they, for Jinbei and the Straw Hats to escape, will sacrifice their lives, their entire freaking lives, to the Straw Hats. So, no, not to the Straw Hats, to the Big Mom Pirates, so that Boss Jinbei can go along partying with Monkey D. Luffy. Now, that didn't really go as planned in some case, because they're getting wrecked. They're trying to, well, they're trying to fight back, but it doesn't really work that way. So Jinbei had to step in and say to Luffy that he can't turn his back on his crew. He has to help them. So Luffy stated that, yeah, sure, go ahead. But remember, I'm your freaking captain now. I'll be waiting. We will be waiting for you at Wano. And I'll be expecting that you're alive. I'll be expecting that you'll be with me in the fight against Kaido. Don't die, even if it kills you. Great, Luffy. So, what happened? Pretty much, they made a huge tidal wave or ocean current. I don't know what happened there. It's either they pushed the Straw Hats away, using it, or they pushed the Big Mom Pirates away, or they try to prevent the Big Mom Pirates from getting to the Straw Hats, and, you know, they let the Straw Hats pretty much set sail, and that's pretty much it. But no, that's not really it, because during the whole fiasco, Big Mom is on her way to kick some ass and take some names. Jinbei better have either a missing eye or a huge amount of his lifespan taken, or hoping for a peg leg, because we haven't seen a pirate since Redfoot Zeph having a peg leg. Yeah, I think he's the only one who has a peg leg. But I would like to see a member of the Straw Hat having a peg leg, because you can't have Jinbei losing a hand. He is the freaking helmsman of the Straw Hat Pirates, so he needs his hands. The man needs his hands. So, again, a lot of people are very upset with the chapter, and I understand why, because they wanted something different, but they got something that they didn't really want. But on my end, it's still progression of the story. It got us to the end, pretty much a part of the end of the Fishman, oh sorry, not the Fishman Act, but the Big Mom and Sanji year of Sanji, pretty much. And yeah, that's pretty much chapter 901. Did I like it? It wasn't great. It was a good chapter, good again, an explanation. Not really something I was expecting, but at the same time, I was expecting it too, because I don't really see the Sunny going anywhere. I don't see the Sunny getting trashed in this in the new world until they pretty much reach Raftel. Uh, and Jinbei, yeah, all I can say is if there's anything that I would like to see, if Jinbei does come back, which I'm assuming he should come back, come on, he should either, again, get a ton of his lifespan taken by Big Mom, either loses an eye or loses a leg. That's pretty much it on that one. Now, chapter 902, we started with Sanji finally being made aware that Pedro, good old Pedro, and I believe this could pretty much put an end to the whole debate for now, that Pedro is definitely dead. It's kaput. R.I.P. Pedro. Definitely dead. And so, based on that, Pedro's dead. Sanji's pretty much blaming himself in a way, but Carrot comes along saying that Pedro came on his own will to save you, so don't put it in yourself that, again, you're blaming yourself if we didn't come, or if he didn't just join Luffy to save him, this wouldn't have happened. Don't say that, because you're pretty much dishonoring his name. So just be glad and be thankful, while crying and, having snot bump, having snot dripping all over his cheeks, One Piece style. That's pretty much what it is. But I think the one thing that a lot of people are happy, quite happy about, is that we now finally have our Katakuri flashback, which is good. Again, it was great. It was weird and a bit of a shocker, because who would have known that Brule would have such significance with Katakuri's backstory. Katakuri has been a guy to not really hide his mouth back in the days. No, he's not proud of it, but he's not hiding it back in when he was a kid. Until the time that he beat up a bunch of folks, and they decided to, get back. And rather than hurting Katakuri, they decided to take it on Brule, which the scar that Brule has on her face, that's because he wanted to protect Katakuri. Katakuri is a good guy, a pretty good guy. He just wants to protect his siblings, being the big brother that he is. And again, that's pretty cool. That's pretty honorable. The one thing that pretty much a lot of people, again, in my end as well, have figured is that Katakuri didn't really get defeated by Luffy. Absolutely not. If he was still able to stand up like that, I'm sure he still had enough strength. He still had enough in him to pretty much put on the KO of Monkey D. Luffy. But, no. He let Luffy leave. He let Luffy get the W and take the L. Because at first, he fell he fell in his face, and then he decided, you know what? I'm kind of tired of this notion that I don't pretty much lay on my back. That's a bunch of bull. Big BS. That ain't true. I've been laying on my back all the time. Eating, sleeping. So, not really an issue. So, he's kind of happy that that's already out of the way, because it Again, it's a bit of a burden on his end, but this pretty much put a bit of a question mark on Monkey D. Luffy's W against Katakuri, because Katakuri didn't really lose. He didn't lose, boys. He didn't lose. He let Luffy win. After that, after the whole discussion with Katakuri, everybody else just having fun, just having a great time, having to, escape Big Mom. But they kind of forgot that the Fishman Pirates are in trouble because Big Mom just came in and is doing the same thing as what she did at the first time that we were introduced to her. The Soul Focus. Will it be life or death? On this case, as I said on my discussion about Chapter 901, Jinbei has to lose something. Once he gets to Wano, we need to see a total repackaging of Jinbei, of the Knight of the Sea Jinbei. We need to see a WWE type repackaging of man Jinbei. Either he loses a body part, he loses a ton of life force, but he definitely has to have a bit of a physical change. It doesn't need to be that he thins out. No, I like Jinbei, how he looks in terms of being fat, but there has to be something different. Either some scars to make him a lot more intimidating, or, again, my favorite, a peg leg. So that's where we end in terms of Big Mom coming in and more likely killing everybody in the Fisherman Pirates or the Sun Pirates, excluding Jinbei. And then we cut off to Morgan saying that he knows that within the 11 supernovas there will be 110% a Pirate King. We already know that, and that's going to be Monkey D. Luffy, but context of the story, someone has to say it every time. And then we caught off to Luffy and everybody asking food for Sanji, and we also see the Barate with Zeph. And at the end of the panel, at the end of the chapter, we got this very cool panel where the two halves are pretty much kind of merging to each other with one dish. Sanji and Zeph bringing down the food, and again, pretty much stating that your biological daddy might be Judge, but he ain't your father, boy. Your father is Red Leg Zeph. Pretty cool. So, again, that's pretty much it. That's the chapter. I really like that chapter. Really do. So, guys, if you have any other thoughts about it, put it in the comment section below. If you think the Jinbei situation, he should be losing something, and I'm a certain 110% on my end, you guys would agree that Jinbei, once he comes back to Wano, he has to look a little bit different, or he has to say that there's something that he probably had to give away just to get to Wano. So, guys, if you like stuff like this, talk about it in the comment section below. Give me a heads up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to get more reviews, discussion, live reactions, food, movies, and stuff like that. Wrestling. Yeah, wrestling. I love wrestling. Yay! Just subscribe to the channel. Again, Purple Laugh Trip, TMR, the men we got without regret. And ring on the bell. Ring on the bell to get notified of anything that we put out. And yes, like this video. So yeah, as I say always, have a great day, have an awesome week, and to sweet to everyone.